Hello, and welcome to Palindrome ASMR, the show that I have no idea where I'm going with it. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with my channel. I started this channel because I thought that I might have something to add to the ASMR community because people always told me that I had a nice voice, and while that sounds kind of like every time I say that and every time I hear myself say that, I feel like it sounds like I'm insecure about that fact, but I may be, I may not be. I'm not sure, honestly. I can't really tell, but the point is that I don't know where I'm going with my channel. I think I might start doing guided meditations. I'm going to continue reading out loud the books that I've written, and I'm going to continue doing my RPG Maker Let's Make a Game ASMR sessions. I'm going to make them better and more ASMR-y. The previous ones have just been me talking softly into the microphone while doing various RPG Maker-like things. But to be honest with you, I have no idea where this channel is going. I started it and it's not really growing to my expectations. I mean, I'm kind of burned out already. Doing daily content for the past 2 weeks has been fun, to be honest, but I have to push myself to make videos now. So, instead of, I suppose I can just start telling stories about myself. By now, I don't have very many interesting stories, and a lot of the stuff I have to talk about is, well, frankly, it's very personal, and I don't really want to talk about it on the internet, but listen to me, just rambling away. Maybe I should start doing ASMR anime reviews. ASMR anime reviews. Because I do watch a lot of anime. I don't watch as much as I used to because I've watched all the good shows. And by I've watched all the good shows, I mean I haven't watched some niche good shows, but I've looked at pretty much every single anime in existence. Like literally, I've combed through the database of myanimelist.net, and I have at least a passing knowledge of pretty much every single anime that's come out in the past 20 years, give or take a few. Because I've started from A on my enemy list, and I've just scrolled all the way down to Z, and I've picked out the anime that I think I want to watch, and have put them on my plan to watch list. Maybe I can give you an update. I'm reading Claymore, the manga, and it's actually pretty good. Although, one of the things that I have noticed is that after writing 9 of my own books, I've started to see the writer's spirit, so to speak. I've started to notice some trends in books. I know by the plot and by what's happening when the writer was feeling like he didn't know where things were going. And I can tell when a writer has pulled something out of their ass. And when they don't know what's going to happen, I can tell. I have an eye for that sort of thing now, because I've been in that position many times before, and so I can tell when a writer has no idea what's going to happen next. And I can tell when a writer makes a bad decision in their writing and has to cover for it. I can tell these things. I don't know why. It's probably because I've written so many books, but I can see the writer's craft. I can basically see the brush strokes, so to speak. I can tell what parts of the writing come from what parts of the mind. And so reading has become a little bit difficult for me, because I can tell when a book is poorly structured. I can tell when the author didn't know what they were going to do. I don't know if I'm going to continue my daily uploads. The only reason why I did daily uploads in the first place is because I wanted to build up a back catalog of videos. But now that I do have a back catalog of videos, I really don't see any bonuses or any pluses of uploading daily content. So if you want me to continue uploading daily content, say so in the comments. Tell me that you want me to continue uploading daily, and then I will. If you tell me, if you interact with me, I mean, I will be reading every single comment that gets said down there. And so I'm listening for feedback here. I am pretty desperate for feedback, as a matter of fact. I think feedback is a good thing, and I want lots of feedback. I mean, honestly, I don't have a very pretty face, so I can't really maintain an ASMR. I can't really build my ASMR niche on my appearance like some ASMR artists can. And I can't build it on my creativity like other ASMR artists can. The only thing I have is a nothing, really. As far as ASMR goes, there's really nothing special that I have, except maybe a little spark of drive to do daily content when most ASMR studios do weekly content. And maybe because I'm relaxed when I do these things, I can relax you too. But the main problem with doing daily uploads is it's very grindy. I don't feel like I get the maximum oomph out of daily uploads. You know, when one of my videos gets 3 views, I just feel, I don't know how I feel. I feel very strange. I feel like what I'm creating isn't appreciated. That's the thing. The reason why. It's the same thing with my books. With the books that I've written. Unless I'm there to sell the book like a salesman, it's like no one cares, really. The world is uncaring because everyone is looking for the highest quality content for the lowest price, and it's all very competitive, and I just don't have that competitive edge, or so it feels. My equipment isn't special. My appearance isn't special. My content isn't special in the sense that there's no unique flair to it that'll attract people. maybe my ASMR Let's Make a Game series is drawing people in, but then again, that's just a very niche thing. And while one of my commenters did say they were going to think of it themselves, I have an interesting theory about that, by the way. It involves Jung's collective unconscious, and it's kind of funny and kind of far-fetched. I think I'm going to explain it. So, I forgot your name, dear commenter, who said he had the same idea as I did for ASMR Let's Make a Game. But I have this crazy theory involving Jung's collective unconscious. See, I didn't actually conceive of ASMR Let's Make a Game. It wasn't an idea for me. I accidentally stumbled upon it by making ASMR videos, and I've always wanted to do a Let's Make a Game series. And so for some reason, I just combined those two elements, and then out popped this ASMR Let's Make a Game, where I talk in a very calm and relaxed voice while making a game. And my idea is that the construct of ASMR Let's Make a Game did not exist in the collective unconscious until I accidentally stumbled upon it. And then because I stumbled upon it and made it a thing in the collective unconscious, other people are starting to have this idea. It's a really far-fetched and really crazy crackpot theory, but my idea, my line of reasoning, is that once an idea is added to the collective unconscious by one person, everyone has access to that idea. It's the same reason why Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla both happened upon the light bulb at the same time. It's why so many great inventions always happen simultaneously across the globe. It's because of the collective unconscious. Now that is a very strange and very outlandish theory, I know, and I personally don't really believe it. I just think it's a funny and interesting thought that by accidentally stumbling upon an idea, like for example, calculus was invented in multiple times at the same time. Isaac Newton wasn't the only person who came up with calculus. There was another person, I don't really know their name, but calculus was independently come up with at the same time in different places. And all of it was combined to get what we have today. I mean, this simultaneity of ideas has to do something with the adjunct possible, of course, not just the collective unconscious. But at the same time, I think new ideas, like truly new ideas, once formed, percolate through the collective unconscious and bubble into other people's minds. So that's why whenever someone has a truly new idea and creates something truly new, usually by accident, then that accidental combination of ideas percolates through the collective unconscious, and other people have the idea, and it seems to spring from somewhere, and that somewhere is Jung's collective unconscious. That's just my crazy, out-of-this-world crackpot theory on why like 2 days after I came up with RPG Maker Let's Make a Game, someone else came up with it somewhere else. That's the explanation I have for why that happened. And I don't know if I believe it. I personally don't think I believe it. but I think it's an interesting contemplation, so to speak. So, enough of me talking in a soft voice. Now it is time for a little bit of final ASMR-ing. Now I'm being rough with this tube. And I'm going to continue being rough with this tube for the purpose of sound. Now, I think I'm going to end this video with some words of encouragement. It doesn't matter how terrible you feel today, how horrible you feel today. You may feel like no one can understand what you're going through. No one can feel what you're feeling, whatever it is that you're worrying about. You may feel like you are losing, and I agree with you in the sense that those bad things are happening to you, and I don't want to downplay any troubles you may be going through, and so I won't say your troubles are meaningless. I won't just give you a feel better. Just feel better. Just force yourself to feel better. I'm going to cheer you up by recognizing how troubled you feel. All of your troubled feelings, I'm going to validate them. I'm going to say, you shouldn't be ashamed to feel bad. There's no way that I can change these bad feelings, this depression, this sadness, or maybe this anger, or whatever bad feelings you're harboring. There's no way that me, in a simple YouTube video, there's no way that I am going to change how you feel about these things, whatever's happening to you. I can't make you feel better by simply speaking. Maybe I can tell you about good things and take your mind off of your troubles, but I can't get rid of your troubles. What I can do is say you shouldn't be afraid to have troubles. I can say to you, you're troubled. I'm not going to downplay it. I'm going to accept your troubledness. I'm going to say, bring your troubledness out. Don't hide from your sadness or your depression. You can embrace it, so to speak. Just don't force yourself to be happy. Be happy with your troubles. It's a little bit of a hard thing to do, I know, accepting the fact that you're having a little bit of trouble with life. But if you just lay back and let things occur and ride the waves of whatever emotions you're feeling, then you can realize that you can be happy without being happy. There is a sort of happiness that is not emotional, a simple peace that you can reach if you realize that your troubles should not be repressed. Don't repress your troubles. Just experience them, ride them through, and know that in the future, you may become happy again. And so, waiting for that happiness, you can endure whatever you're going through now. Or you could be as happy as can be right now, and none of this applies to you. And if that's true, I say, great. Embrace that happiness. Don't be afraid to be happy. Don't be afraid to be sad. Simply be. And that is what I leave you with. I will stop advertising my books so much, but there'll be links to some of my books in the doobly-doo. 99¢, $2.99. If you have an extra spare monies, then by all means, spare them. Yeah. If you have watched this far, you are amazing. You are great. Yes, stay with us. Power to the player. Power to the viewer. If you have watched this far, I thank you very much, profusely. And subscribe if you want more. I'll probably be doing this daily thing for a while longer. It's fun enough. I enjoy it. Thank you for watching. You're amazing. And goodbye.